I don't know, it's not telling me if I'm live or not. It's telling me I'm offline. What's going on? What's this trick you got going on? Okay, so I am live. Right, I am live. Right. Right. Options button, load game. So, in case you missed the last episode, I guess, because I'm doing these in episodes via streaming. It makes sense to me. I'm streaming chapters. In case you missed the last one, you can watch the prologue on my YouTube. The reason I'm streaming them in chapters is because it'll be easy then for people to just go, oh, I was at this chapter, rather than like me uploading them as I stream them and then being like, I think I was like halfway through chapter 2, you know? So, oh. Yeah, we'll just continue. Yes. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Chapter 1. Dun-dun. To survive. Daily life. But as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words. So, what are you going to do now?
Ne.
Just stand around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality. Right, she's right. Sometimes even if you're nervous or afraid, you have to step forward. Huh. You can give people presents. I was more going to turn the volume down. Okay. Sometimes even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact, I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed. Please, somebody hit me. I can't forgive myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me. Oh.
Huh?
Jesus, if you have time to yell about it, you do have time to do something about it. Yes, Mondo, my boy. Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly? Idiot. To look for a way out, duh. And we totally need to find out whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of them. But before we do that, maybe let's take a look at the handbook. Looking at the handbook is a very good idea. It's probably best to check out the school regulations. Monokuma mentioned something before about doing anything else. True, if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again. Shit. Fine, let's hurry up and check out that stupid rules already. Makoto no Gay. I turned on my handbook, first thing that appeared was my name. Just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. And from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. Jim's back! Hello, Jimbo! An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Students may reside only within the school, leaving campus is an acceptable use of time. Night time is from 10 PM till 7 AM. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than a dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone else's faces. This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are those? I'm not going to let them control me. Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I'd love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules, but if you got punished like you saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting. Hifumi, you're such a fucking disgusting pig. Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him. So what? I made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what? I can't afford to die in here. None of that made much sense to me, but you're saying you'll follow the regulations, is that it? Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student will be black and becomes black and will graduate unless they are discovered. You're talking about the second half, right, where it says unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. But why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it, just worry about following the rules that have already been explained to us. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't jab at me. More like a full-on stab. Well, for now, let's forget all that silly junk about murderers or whatever. Now that we have the rules, let's start exploring the school. True, we need to find out exactly where we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies? Food and supplies is a good choice of time to be spending looking. Or come on, brain, you can do it. Food and supplies is a good use of time. There we go. There are tons of questions we need to answer. Damn straight. Okay, let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone. What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them and on this and make it much easier for them? But wait, hold on a second. That would never... Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when the graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong? But... So I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me. Hold on, like how I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want. Out of my way, Plankton. Oh, don't insult my boy Mondo. One tiny bit of Plankton drifting across the sea, so minuscule, so insignificant they couldn't possibly have any influence on the boundless ocean. I'm gonna kick your ass. Stop, we shouldn't fight. The fuck do you say? You some kind of gutty little bitch? Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're a fucking dad or something? No, I wasn't. Fuck you. Oh. Wham. He punched me. And I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd be trapped here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown all my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this, but I just lost track of that sense of reality. It was my last thought, and as my consciousness, there we go, started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was a bedroom with more plates. Great. Gah. Huh? But where am I? If it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so where am I now? I now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the handbook menu by pressing the square button. You can use this menu to check the school regulations and character info in the report card section. At certain points, map and truth bullets may not be available. You can also save and load game under the system section. Finally click the touchpad to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so use this review comments with everyone involved. Right. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. Whoa. Wibbly wobbly. The blackest devil cat. Hello! I assume, maybe, that you are Black Cat from King Streams and from Twitch. Twitter. Welcome, my duda. Alright, Jim. This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain, which means it must be mine, right? Better hang it onto it for now. Yeah, holding onto your fucking... What's that? Some kind of lint roller, I guess supposed to clean up after ourselves? A lint roller for the floor, though? Just an everyday trash can, you don't see the kind of trapdoor opening compartments or everything. Nice. What? It's a notepad. Yeah. Well, welcome, Black Cat. It's nice to have you in the stream. I guess the school must have gotten... has given one of these to each of us. Right. Is there anything else apart from the camera? Note on the wall. Piece of paper hanging up on the wall which says, announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room has a lock that's been designed to be completely protected against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at night time. Also, bathrooms in the girls' rooms include a lock of their own. Finally, we've prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit, and for the boys, a tool kit. Sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of the tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves. I crumpled up the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. Whoa. The bed, the lint roller. I don't think I need to look at the bed. The bells appear to be the bathroom. It's not opening. I guess it's locked. Why would my bathroom be locked? Unless that means it's nighttime? It's locked. Some kind of rooms have locks, huh? So... now I should look around the room. Oh, I have to observe everything in the room. Makes sense. Doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed. There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. Surveillance camera. I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. I'm not allowed to mess with the camera, so I better make sure I don't touch it. Is that aircon? Oh, it's a camera. Monitor. I think oh, there's a cupboard I can check. Right. Looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. Must be brand new. It's still in its shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it there. I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be... right. This is my assigned dorm room. You couldn't have told that from picking up the key with your name on it, and all of the doors are locked? You're telling me you couldn't have worked out that this was your room, Makoto? The fuck? Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. That answers the question. The next question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out of here. To the door. Leave the area, yes. I rushed out of the room and met up with the others, but there was someone waiting for me there. Like something out of an old TV show. Wham. Ah. Ugh.
前園さんごめん大丈夫いえ私の方こそいえごめんなさい
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sakia? Are you hurt? You make it sound far worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. Ah, yeah. Some of them kind of muscles. That's good, Dan. But are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you. That's true, I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. Makoto? Oh, I was fine, nothing wrong here. Oh, that's good, I was kind of worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came to get you. You came to get me? Well, if you're really feeling bad, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. Oh yeah, food's a thing that I should probably fucking do. You got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided it would be more efficient if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later and talk about what we'd each found. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you. Just gonna fucking jab me in the eye with some needles. Good, I'll go ahead and meet you in the dining hall then. That music, I know. Oh, everyone's room with their own little icon. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, yes, he's just opposite from mine. My boy Mondo. Looks like there's some kind of nameplate. The doors themselves look pretty much the same. Do I have a nameplate then? Oh god, I do. Right, no, we don't want there, we don't want there. We want food. Oh, I have to go through here? No, that's hot baths, steam baths, whatever they're called. There we go, here's food. This must be the dormitory dining hall. Looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess it's not really important right now with us being prisoners here and all. That's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice, so I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? You heard that? Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Is it really just intuition? Kind of sounding, but here comes a tutorial. Right now I'd like to talk about reactions. You're going to be talking to Sakia, right? Well, while you're talking, there's some powerful words that are going to appear. Here's how they work. When powerful words show up, if you press a triangle, you'll go into reaction mode. Oh, you're familiar with reactions. Well, just in case, let me explain. At this point, you can use the directional buttons to make a selection and X to confirm it. Also, when it comes to that dialogue, you can review whatever you've talked about. Go on to someone things for a reaction. Okay, do your best. Ah, you've gone ahead and used it already. Well, that's just wonderful. Make sure you keep that in mind as the story keeps moving forward. Clock. So what time is it right now? What? 7 o'clock at night? You're unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look in a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might go crazy. Right. Sayaka? By the way, Makoto, what is it? Well, it's just, I know this is kind of continuing self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something. A reaction to, I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something. What did you want to ask me? Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually I was. I knew it. I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was that she remembered me. We'd never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was. Hey, are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you remembered me. We went to the same school for 3 years. Of course I remember. I am not bot. I am real woman. Well, that's true, but there were lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to really stand out. I'm average at everything. All my hobbies are even normal. Even normal would call me boring. What are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange? That's ha 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 ha. She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen. Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about this. You're amazing, Makoto. No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to you ultimates, but you're the one that helped me find my courage again, not any of those ultimate students. Thank you for saying that. And thank you for helping me out. I'm going to become your ultimate assistant. I want a blowy right here and now, Makoto, Sakia. Hey, Reincarnation's here. Welcome, man. Huh, my assistant? Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm gonna help you as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up! I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he timed it, Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sakuya said that.
Yeah.
Ah, Makoto, Sakuya, so you two got here first, huh? Too bad, I'm sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. Well, don't give up. Next time I swear I'll win, no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail. No one is trying to obstruct you from that, my dude. That's a bit much, don't you think? I want to go hang out with Mondo. And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered up in the dining hall. Yes, Mondo sat next to me. Okay, looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting. Oh, I don't need to read it if they're reading it in Japanese. You guys can just read the subtitles. The wonders of subtitles. Oh, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Kyoko. What about her? She's not here. What? I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. Which one's Kyoko? Oh, her. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads. Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all and achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. Is it possible? Was she really... No, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko, you're really going to be late if on the first day of school. Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait. You're being a real jackass right now, you know that? Well, what would you have me do? Punctuality is everything. Now then, I'll declare the first session of Hope Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun. Makoto, actually, first of all, you've talked enough, maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do that. You know, what's up? I feel I have really become your personal assistant, don't you agree? I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I will give it everything I have got. No, you've already done so much as my assistant. Right, where's my boy? He's hiding. I see you. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me. Rude. I don't think I should leave right now. The atmosphere is unpleasant. I wasn't... Oh, I can only talk to her. Okay, so since you're in the dark about this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone's split up to investigate different parts of the building, but Byakuya and Taka went off on their own, and so did... I just want to see which one's which. Byakuya, him, and Taka? Which one's Taka? I don't know which one's Taka, so I guess we'll go Byakuya. I want to try and find some clues as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately I made no such discoveries, that's all from me. Really? That's it? If I discovered anything, naturally I would have more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. Wow, you're an absolute fucking prick, Byakuya. Right, understood. Wait. Taka. A pleasant... Oh, right, yeah, he asked me to nickname him Taka. Been looking around the dormitory and I made a discovery essentially. I found there's actually one room for each person. Well, yeah, I figured that... or anyone else. He sure has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched into it, which confirms that the room earlier I was in was in fact my room. And Chihiro and I found out all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbour could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. While each room also has a private bathroom which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the girls' bathroom doors. Huh? When I checked my bathroom before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later. Okay, so I got a bunch of rooms already for us. They're assuming we're going to be here a while. Well, we better have that. Well, better to have that. Better to have than have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. That can't be all you have to report, can it, Mr. Honor Student? That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next. Ugh. Who's next? Who else do you have to fucking talk about? Oh god. We went up and down the school double checking the windows in the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was nothing. Not a damn thing. We couldn't even get one to budge a little bit. There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has totally been cut off. It sucks. It really sucks. It sucks. Haha. Hey baby. What the hell are we gonna do? God damn, calm down, you're starting to make me nervous. I don't want to have to keep talking to you, bitch. Goddamn fucking robot. Same goes for Hina, Sakura, Mondo, Celeste, Tucker, and Hifumi. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over, but we didn't find anything, sorry. I went back to the main hall thinking we could do something about that giant hunk of metal. But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing. It was hard as like metal. You're such an idiot. Well, yes, that's because it is metal. Anyway, if we're gonna get out here, it's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could cry, but no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration. I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with the communicating with the outside world, but it's still very worth worrying about. In both school and dorm areas there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor. But there were gates and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. In other words, at this point we were only able to search the first floor. When you told me about this day, I imagined something completely different to this. It's very logic-based. You have to take what everyone is saying and try and remember what they're saying about shit in case they like have a flaw in their story or something at a later date. You can assume there's potentially something above the second floor as well, and if that's the case, there's at least a chance it may lead to a way out. Alright, Sakia, let's fucking go again. Alright, Celeste, Togo and Hifumi. If I'm being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one, rather we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym. It picks up as it gets to the murder classes. I would be shit at this then. Rather we did nothing as one, we spent the entire time in the gym. Honestly, we're not exactly the types to go running around to school like a Gagler junior detective. The hell were you thinking, just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's all your fault. If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I'd want to go anywhere with a dirty slut like you. Holy fuck. Yo, I never even heard of this game before. Don't crucify me. I won't. All I'm gonna say is, watch the fucking anime, Roxas. The anime is amazing. Like, oh, it's so good. So good. Slut, your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach. It's an alright game that gets pretty good during the classes, I'm guessing you meant there, Jim. I don't even know how to react. How can you say something so awful to someone you just met? Alright guys, everyone just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know? Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now, you're fighting like sisters. I don't think that's what's going on, Sakia. So that's what they have to say, huh? I guess I'm the only one left. Come on, man. I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen. It was overflowing with all kinds of stuff. Oh, cases! I'm dyslexic, Jim. It makes no difference to me. I am dyslexic. I guess we don't have to worry about food at least. Sure, for now, but even with all that, there's 15 of us. How long can food last? You can just eat some sesame seeds or something. What? What am I, a parakeet? I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least that's what Monokuma said. You saw him? Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge and told me that, then disappeared again. He was so fast. I can't believe someone could have been moving him with a remote control. And I'm a cunt. A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere. I can't tell if I'm supposed to be afraid or not. But was everything okay? He didn't try to, like, eat you or anything? Eat her? What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what oh, you fucking disgusting pig. Come on, man. What the hell, fatty? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude. No, not like there's a good kind of drunk dude. Hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all die at any second. She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We got to do something, or voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. How fucking dare they? You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation? Kyoko, what the heck have you been? We've started a meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. A map? Well, where did you find this? It doesn't matter where I found it. It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now. Never mind that. What's it mean? Just look at it. The building we're on now is laid up precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. Now, what you're saying is, this is really Hope's Peak Academy? Well, in terms of construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations? I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then this really is Hope's Peak Academy. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place. So stupid, it's not even possible. This is where our country's future elite are supposed to come and learn? But if it really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Hey, come on guys, let's stop talking about all this, you know, negative stuff. Hero's just too fucking lax. But aren't you worried things don't look good? Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this is all planned out right. The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out my mouth. Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just got to chill and everything will work itself out. Ha ha ha. Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I'm just happy, that's all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Have you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find anything out. We didn't find who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on. I can't wait for her to die so I can stop having to fucking do the stutter. Like, in the nicest way possible. The stutter throws me. It's not crystal clear to you what's going on? It's perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some sort of secret location, no way out. None of us had any response to that. She's a little bit creepy, just a little bit creepy. We didn't want to accept the reality that was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out, we're just trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill. Don't even joke about that. Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here. There's got to be something we can do. All we have to do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on. Live here? You're saying we should just accept it? A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is stronger or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt. Oh, what the fuck is with it? 1 second she's like looking normal, and then she's like, I have seen the edges of the universe and I know the secrets to mankind. I have a suggestion. What do you mean? Yes, Mondo, please speak to me more. We all understand that we're trapped here, which means that we'll be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? Okay. Bless me. Some areas are off limits at night. Please exercise caution, yeah. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and will be punished accordingly. So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. School regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. Thank you, Black Devil, for the bless you. Black Devil? Black Cat, sorry. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night, but I would like to make it official. But why? The way things are now, every time night comes, we'll start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid if someone might try to come in and kill us. What? We have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long. It'll wear us down in no time. So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure. However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it. I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little goth lily has said, without something like that, we're just going to self-destruct. On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply. Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us. So everyone is in agreement? Good. Then, if you'll excuse me... wait, where are you going? It's almost night time. I want to take a shower before it arrives. So, goodbye. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. I don't like Celeste. Her behaviour seems so natural, I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. So I guess it's pretty obvious where to go from here. It looks like we'll be spending the night, it looks like. Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what's next? The one person already left. Well then, what do we say we call an end to today's meeting? Like she said, it's almost night time anyway. We can reconvene first time tomorrow morning. Do we really have to stay the night here? We don't have a choice. We can't wait for long without getting some sleep. So we just have to give up? That's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow? Our only option is to split up and look around again and let anyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Then we're done for today? Good, I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. Fukoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Let's go? Oh. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right, I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathroom should have locks on them, right? Alright, let's open it up. Rattle, rattle. It's no use, it's really locked. Oh! Bzzz, wrong, not locked. Holy crap. Cheaters, talk about an overreaction. It's just like you saw a ghost or something. Fucking Monokuma's music gives me life. Like some kind of robot bear ghost? What are you doing here? Makoto Nagai is your super duper. This is super duper majorly bad, so it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open is because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit? Didn't you see the notice? What? Can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock on the boys' bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, it's not pointless, I guess. I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that. Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. That's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just got to turn the doorknob and then lift up while you pull. Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob, lift up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. See, it opened right up. Isn't that crazy though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not lucky after all. Anyway, I suddenly feel like don't being here anymore. Bye! Hey, wait. Damn it. Ding dong, bing bong. We gonna get another fully voiced bit?
校内放送です。午後10時になりました。ただいまより夜時間になります。まもなく食堂はドアをロックされますので立ち入り禁止となります。ではでは、いい夢を。おやすみなさい。
Thanks. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. While still rumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly, I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I'd spent an entire day staring at TV watching movies, like some kind of illusion where I've been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. Okay, so this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope Speak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realise it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'll be fine with that. Actually, that'd be best. Whoa. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind of teacher. But when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all student of Hope Speak Academy and strive to refine your ideals. I swear to you, I'll send you all off into a new tomorrow. Okay, thanks Monokuma. Oh, another one.
お前ら、おはようございます。朝です。7時になりました。起床時間ですよ。さて、今日も張り切っていきましょう。
Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Saki, or we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm going to head to her room. Newfound determination, I left my room. Which one's Sakia? Is it literally the one? Oh, yeah. Sayaka. There's a doorbell that I guess I should use that. Ding dong! Hello? Good morning, Sakia. Oh, Makoto, perfect timing, huh? Listen, I have a favour to ask. A favour? I was just getting ready to head out. If that's okay, would you like to come with you? Me? Maybe we could talk. Yeah, sure. Where are you headed? Oh, I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Well, I mean, whoever's keeping me here could show up and attack us at any time. You'd never know. Whoever trapped us here, whoever presented us with the rules for murdering each other, whoever puts us in the same position, she's right. We never know when they might attack. So I just wanted to be able to protect myself no matter what happens. Weapon to protect herself. Well, now I think about it, that display case in the gym entry, they had a bunch of stuff maybe. Oh, the gym. Okay, let's go. Again? Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm kidding. No, seriously, I just have amazing intuition. I'm like really so easy to predict. Anyway, we should head to the gym. For anyone who hates walking around school, we got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section of the handbook. It's simple as opening the map menu and choosing where you want to go. However, you can only teleport to hallways marked waypoints. Plus, you can't teleport to places you haven't been or places that are blocked off. Depending on certain story moments, there will be times when you won't be able to teleport at all. Finally, do not try to teleport inside any wall. There's a chance you could get lost forever. Well then, good luck and have fun. No, I think we'll just walk it. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Makoto. Good morning. Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day. Now then, let's make sure we both do our very best throughout the day. Sure. I wonder if he's always like this. What bellend? The gym, so... I'm curious as to what this is. What is this? Whoa! There's a shop? Hi there, Makoto. Oh, it's just the two of you right now? Are you on a date? What? I never would have guessed, but you're a total player, huh? No, it's nothing like that. I'm his assistant. To be dismissed like that is somehow... Huh? His assistant? What's that? Some kind of like new roleplay thing? Well, whatever you're into is your business. I don't judge. Anyway, if you don't mind. Let's just head to the gym already. Yeah, let's go. Don't fucking blush. One of them the Monokuma appears on right now. It's just showing the school crest. I don't even want to think about what we might show up doing next. Yeah, this is definitely a school store, but that kind of Japanese Western blend seems to be a more cluttered antique store. What are those? Are they for gachas? I hope they're for gachas. Oh, maybe if I turn another prize will come out. Would you like to try your hand at the almighty Mono machine? Alright, let's give it a shot. What is it? What is that? Come on. Yeah, I don't know what any of these are, but I'm always game for gachas. I should probably get going. Are they presents? I think they're presents. Oh god. Layering shears. Oh god. Let's leave. Was that a tomato onesie? Let's find out what that was, because I'm actually curious. I hope it was... What the fuck are you on about? I hope it's a tomato onesie. Oh, it just says red costume. Jump into this and you'll feel like you can support the world. It resembles some kind of yeti creature. I mean, sure. Right, do you want to grab that sword? Go on, grab it. Grab it by its fucking handle. Ooh. This is a sword? Oh no, I think it's just a replica. Still pretty impressive. It's completely covered in gold coating, but geez, I barely touched it and I got the gold stuff all over my hands. Wow, you're right, your hands are totally gold. Even self-defense, I think it's a little... Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess. You should take it with you, it might liven up your room a little, you think so? I guess you'd be careful taking it back, you should wrap it in newspaper or something. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it, it's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you. He's white knighting! Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Shut the fuck up. Sayaka giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile, I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. When I look at her, honestly, I feel like I can do anything. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then, but as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. I don't want to. I don't like you. What's this? Is that Buddha? Yeah. What's this? A plaque. I guess it's to commemorate some kind of championship. What are these? Some terracotta clay figures. They don't look like any kind of thing you put in a high school gym. Yes. This just thing as a whole. There's all kinds of stuff on the shelves up above. Boom. It's a helmet of some sort. Why is something like that on display? Yes! Another one. Alright, so there's only like 2 things I can actually interact with in here. And she's one of them. I know I said I wanted to talk to you, and now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about. And I was the one who invited you to come with me too. Sorry. It's okay, I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, we can just not talk, right? Yeah, please, don't talk. Please never talk again. You don't have to force yourself to talk, we can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Stare off into space? Oh, but you're probably super bored just standing around doing nothing. No, it's not like it's boring, it's just, never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me, you've got tons of stuff to do every day. Hey, this is kinda out of nowhere, but do you have a dream? Dream? Sure. What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is, I always wanted to be a star as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know, and my dad worked really late every night and was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know, so I was really lonely. But all that changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. Ugh. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. Okay, Jim, thank you for joining so far, and I hope you find out what's been causing you to be so tired lately, man. Enjoy your rest. And I hope you start to feel better soon, man. But more than anything else though is her smile. Looking at her smile I feel my loneliness melting away. Decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually that became my dream. That's so amazing though, you were able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Also Jim, don't worry, if you want to catch up on this or whatever, you can watch it on the YouTube, on my playlist, because I'm doing these in chapters, boy. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. Oh, okay. I mean, even if some things weren't so pleasant, huh? I honestly believe that as long as you had to keep chasing your dreams, someday it had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off your dream, not even for a second. Even if sometimes it was a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, to make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? It's not fun at all? Oh no, don't get me wrong, it's super fun, but that's exactly what scares me, huh? I enjoy every single day. I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing it together since we were young, so they're like a family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream long time ago. To work together to fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness. But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies. Those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways. Sayaka? She's trembling. She must be terrified. She's worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it. So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. Huh? What do you mean? Well, they say if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. Ugh. At least that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm here, the world out there is forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing, but still, Sayaka? I can't afford to be stuck in here. That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate. But I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And it isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I kind of killed the mood. What mood? I don't even have friendship feelings for you, you stupid robot bitch. No, not at all. I'm really sorry. Sayaka, actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food? So, you want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook. Wow, you perked up surprisingly quick. Wow, really? What's your specialty? Chili oil. You mean the condiment? Just kidding. She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced with a bright smile I'd quickly grown used to. But how did it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. Ta-da! Welcome to depression, friendo. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat, before returning to our rooms. I have a sword. A fake sword covered in gold. All it doesn't make me feel that much more uncomfortable. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I don't really feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. You're about to have your first experience with free time. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As you live out your school life here, you'll be given free time at certain points. During your free time, you can spend time with your fellow classmates to deepen your friendships. You can also give them presents, which could potentially give them even better impression of you. You can get these presents from the Mono machine at the school store. Come by early and often. At certain points you'll witness intimate events. New info will be added to each person's report card. These events can also up new skills, which prove useful as everything plays out. We strongly encourage you to develop and deepen as many friendships as you can. Also keep in mind that while you talk with a classmate, time will pass. Once you're finished, you'll automatically return to your room. After a certain amount of time passes, your free time will come to an end and the story will progress. If you prefer not to engage in free time... Right, so it's like the free time stuff in Persona 5. We wouldn't recommend this approach, but you absolutely must press forward with the story then. Anyway, why don't you try it out? Oh, I don't want to spend more time with Sayaka. She's the ideal partner to begin with, don't you think? Where is Mondo? I'm going to see Mondo. Where's my boy? Won't even let me go see my favorite character. I guess I should press the doorbell. Ding dong. You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious. I really am afraid. Should I talk to Sophie for a while? Fine. Are you going to try and cheer me up? Sorry for taking the time out of your day like this. I did my best to comfort Sakia. Saki and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give... Yeah. Let's give her the red costume. Huh? A present for me? Thank you, I'll cherish this forever. Does that mean she liked it? Makoto, do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk? What's wrong? Why are you being so formal? Oh, it's just... I guess I was kind of formal, but... It's just because I know I can count on you, huh? Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't ever here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost. I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're with me. Sayaka, standing here face to face, hearing her say that, it's nice but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. Being here is what saved me. You being here is what saved me. Really? Thank you for the flattery, that smile, that mysterious smile that softens my heart. I wasn't really flattering her, that smile saved me. It's kind of strange, you know. I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me. It's because you're like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you? Because I looked at you all the time, huh? I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you. You wanted to talk to me, but since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets. But why me? Do you remember during our first year of junior high that huge bird wandered into our school pond? Actually, now I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that. It's like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every 1,000,000 years, that bird once every 1,000. A huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been... Sparrows are small. Herons and cranes are roughly the same size, so I'm going to go with crane. Oh! It's so big the teacher had no idea what to do, but you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out. Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it. I think I should have said thank you then, but is it okay to do it now? Thank me. I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favour. Here, let me make you a cloak. Ah, just kidding. Yeah, I kind of figured. Honestly, though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance. Yeah, if we'd met again at the train station somewhere downtown, that would make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead, it's this weird school. Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out, just like that crane. You'll save me. It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it. I'm going to save her. I'll do my best, I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm gonna do it. I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right. Because I'm psychic. Kidding, kidding. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was so glad to feel that way. Cool. Melodious voice to give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Okay. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Bing bong. It is now night time. Cool, cool. But I swear tomorrow I'm going to find out some kind of clue. I swear. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I'd had with Sakia that morning, Sayaka, not Sakia, began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understood where her desperation was coming from, I can't share it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high school like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into this school the way I did. So I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to her, no, compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. So I'm sure you're noticing the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our new students, already so filled with despair, still have some hope of escape. So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time? Heart-pounding excitement. Bing bong. Yes, Monokuma, it is morning. Morning has come. What shall I do today? This is like an audiobook. They're called visual novels? Leave the area, yes. And then, is it the dining room on mornings to say hello to people? When is someone gonna die? Oh, hey, it's Leon. What are you doing, Makoto? We gotta hurry up and find a way out of here. Shouldn't I hang with Leon for a while? Yeah, spend some time with Leon. You're not trying to get me alone so you can kill me, are you? My fans will go all psycho on you if you do, and I'm popular as an international superstar. But if you're not going bad, then let's hang out. I don't really want to be alone anyway. I'll spend some time with Leon. Leon and I grew a little close today. Would you like to give Leon a present? Sure. What would you like to give him? Leon seems trustworthy. Let's give him some shears. For me? Thanks. Does that mean he liked it? I'm not even afraid anymore now. I'm just pissed off. Why? Why is this happening to me? This isn't fair, man. I mean, am I wrong? Yeah, it really isn't. Right? Totally unfair. Ultra unfair. It's like having to shave my head right before every baseball game. I mean, you choose to do that, right? Come on, man. Are you against me now, too? I don't even want to play, but the coach and all the teachers begged me to, so I did. And then they made me shave my head just because it's tradition. How is that fair? You really hate baseball that much, huh? Damn straight I do. Who had fun running around on a dusty field for 3 hours? But for baseball players, the field is like sacred ground, isn't it? But it's not so cool. Spending all that time at practice, getting covered in sweat and dirt. It's just baseball, right? It's easy. Who needs practice? I think the gods picked the wrong person to bless with that much talent. Still, I gotta admit, baseball wasn't all that bad. It did have a few things going for it. Yeah, right, like the feeling of camaraderie between you and your teammates. Nah, nothing like that. I can't stand being around a bunch of sweaty guys. It's totally uncool. And what did you like about it? Well, I hated studying, right? But I still got into this super fancy school on a sports scholarship. As long as I kept playing, I never had to study. Besides that, it made me super popular with the ladies. Booyah! I got to third base in more ways than one, if you know what I'm saying. Just kidding. I was gonna say, you're like a high school student. You're like 14, 15? Yeah, I got plenty more where that came from. I'll tell you about me keep my mind off this place. With a smile on his face and a springy step, Leon strolled away. I'm not sure why, but I guess Leon likes hanging out with me. Hey, thank you. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Okay, cool. There's still lots of time left in the day. I really don't feel we had a 5-minute conversation, if that. Oh no, it's her. Now he's run away to... Oh, Jesus, she scared me. What's in here? There's a hatch on the floor, rattle, rattle, the door won't budge, it must be locked. Alright, cool, thanks. I want somebody to fucking die. Looks like can't get in there. How the fuck did what's-her-tits get in there then? Anything in the classrooms? This blackboard belongs to us now. Secret beauty. Okay. Yeah, let's just leave. Yeah. Is this music? There's nothing inside. Oh, okay. I want to find my boy. Yes, Mondo.
Hi.
Hey, Makoto, what's up? Should I hang out with Mondo for a while? Hell yeah, you fucking should. You're kind of weird, you know that? You ain't afraid of me all wanting to hang out. Well, whatever. You all go get something to drink? Mondo and I went to the dining hall and had some tea. Mondo and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Mondo a present? Yes. What would you like to give him? I believe I have a school crest? Sorry, but we can't let you give him... That's what we in the industry like to call a key item. Oh, I can't. Are you sure you don't want to give him something? Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh.
Hey, Makoto, what's your ride, huh? My ride? Yeah, man, your hog, your chopper, your motorcycle. Oh, I don't ride anything. What? You're not a little kid anymore, right? And you still don't have a hog? God, you're such a fucking dweeb. Alright, man, I'm gonna educate you. A real man rides a Kawasaki, okay? That's what I ride. You ought to see it, man. V-Twin's got that monster power. It's like you're dancing. Of course, it ain't just for anyone. You gotta have the skill to handle it. You must really love your motorcycle. Hell yeah, I do. I'm a goddamn biker, aren't I? Crazy as hell. Yeah, you're the leader of the biggest biker gang in Japan, right? Damn straight, the invincible Crazy Diamond Gang. Is that a fucking JoJo reference? Or is that Shining Diamond? I need to check this. I need to check this. If Mondo has just got way better. Holy fuck! Oh my god, it's a JoJo reference! You wanna come ride with us? And once the sound out comes out that straight pipe, hot damn, straight pipe? Come on, you gotta know what a straight pipe is. It's like when something's missing, right? That's what makes a monster sound. When it's got no muffler? So you did know, good. Then there's that. Next time we ride, you ride with us. Man, that makes me think back to when I first started riding. My big bro used to ride too, you know. His name's Daya. Daya and Mondo, together we were the Diamond Brothers. Everyone up and down the country knew us. Of course, I was always the cool one. The Diamond Brothers? That sounds kinda incredible.
Oh, yeah.
First time I went out, I ended up in the back of the pack. Eventually the cops got onto us and they surrounded me. I was in some tough shit, man. So I pulled over, and when they came up to me, well, let's just say it was a massacre. A massacre? Man, Mondo, you must be really strong. Of course, you can't wave the banner for our gang without that kind of strength. In a fight, they'll go for the leader first, kill the leader of the pack, you know? That's why the other gangs come after me. So you want to be the leader of a pack, you gotta be a tough motherfucker. You'll see what I mean when we get our first ride. Get ready for it. Actually, maybe it's better if I don't get involved with that kind of thing. And like I said, I don't have a motorcycle, I don't even know how to drive one. Then you can ride with me. Riding with Mondo, but other gangs targeting fast, right? No way. Hey, I said get ready for it. Damn, am I pumped. I can't wait to get out of here now. Mondo left, apparently in a good mood. Crap, this is really bad. If I get out of here, I might still be in real trouble. Your maximum number of skill points is increased. Hey, look at you go. Dragging my anxiety behind me, I went back to my room. Right, we have talked to Mondo. I think if it's not going to have us do anything else, ding dong bing bong, night time. We should go to bed. Third day has already come to an end. When will I? No, when are we going to get out of here? I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling, and before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think the guide this was? Speed, of course. That's why Formula 1 drivers are so popular. An idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or the breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is speed is the gold standard of the standard world. Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up. Meanwhile, 0.0000 milliseconds, 2 milliseconds later. Ding dong, bing bong. Good morning everyone, it's now 7 AM, rise and shine, get ready for another beautiful day. I woke up with the irritating sound of Monica's voice, another night of rest sleep, day after day, can I keep the fatigue piling up? As soon as the thought had crossed my mind, ding dong, the sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room. Hello? Yeah. Fantastic morning, isn't it, Taka? Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. What? What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand. And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back. That's how you overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all really need to come together. That's when I realised, every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. Now's the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned left before I could say a thing. Well, I guess I'd better head to the dining hall. Oh! Yes, I'd like to leave the area. So how's everyone doing today? To the dining hall. Can I? Oh god, I can't even fucking turn the audio levels down. Everyone is here. Mondo. Yo, good morning. Let's just hurry up and get this over with. Taka's getting antsy. Come on then, Taka. Okay, looks like everyone's here, so let's begin our very first breakfast meeting. Everyone, thank you for taking time in your busy schedules to come together. I didn't make time for shit, you dragged me here. I already know I mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it's essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step in this breakfast meeting is to allow us all to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's been a while for me too. Well, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall. Seriously, nothing at all? Anything? Can't be about how to get out or who's doing this, nobody has anything? You're going to die. Huh? If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die. What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I'm not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you better hurry up and adapt to your new life here. Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying? Yeah, it sounds like a girl wants to live here, and hell, more power to her. But shit. No way in hell I'm living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clues. One thing I can tell you is he's behind all this. Someone totally weird, messed up. Why else would we be trapped here in the first place? Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... what's up? If you think in terms of people who are abnormal and bizarre, do you think maybe for the first certain murderous Siin? Sure, do you have some idea who might be behind all of this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but certainly it is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have. Okay, well, have you guys heard of the Genocide Jack? You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? A monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion? Where bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Ugh. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. It's just an urban legend, though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer. And if he really is the ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this. But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought. But if they're a killer, isn't that like the killer of problems? What? It's okay. Absolutely, positively, 100% without a doubt, going to be okay. His help's going to be here soon. I'm sure of it. Her help? We've been stuck here for a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already. Cue Monokuma. Oh god, Sakura is not happy. All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that just shows how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? Not me saying that, that's Monokuma saying that. I have respect for the police. Like, anyone that works there, fair play, that's your life choice. I mean, come on, if you really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill. Why the hell are you laughing? I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act. You're still going on about that? So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want? Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe? We know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away. Hey, don't ignore me, asshole. Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun, and a couple of days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other. Wait, I think, yes, ding ding ding, I figured it out. All the mystery ingredients are here, right people, right place, so why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but then I realised there was one very important piece missing. Well, what are you... If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive. Motive? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys. Stop changing the goddamn subject. I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry, it's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside of the school. Outside of the school? What are you on about? Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school there's a specific place that you can go that has everything you need to watch the video. Good, then we can go watch the video right now, but before we do that I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this, and what do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know. So if you want to know more than that, you'll just have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to do and uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you, because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys so search desperately for answers. I guess I want amusement from you too. He's gone, and once again he left before we could find out anything useful. Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of opposite of the truth. Interesting. Perhaps, but what does the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it. Same here. Okay, so Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. but when his gaze landed on me, he stopped. Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would you? Huh? Why me? Because you're the closest to the door, that's the rule, right? Rule? Hey. You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going then. Awesome, thanks, I owe you one. If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone. Yeah, sure thing, then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So then, where is this specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere we can watch DVDs, but it's a place set up to watch DVDs then. Oh, I know where it is, because we went there a second ago. Da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. It's the video room. Surprise. Bet you weren't expecting to be able to watch videos here. That's the secret. Does it go off stuff in now? How? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs and each one has a label on it with someone's name. This must be the video for each of us. I better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her, I just stood right where I was. The evenings in front of me have robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Is it in there? Monocam, surveillance camera. I hate the idea of someone right, yeah. Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. I'll probably play those DVDs no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone gets here. Found the one with my name on it and slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... I yelled out without realising it and my heart started racing, because that's what I saw on the monitor. It was my family.
あなたが希望が峰学園に選ばれるなんて夢みたいだわ。頑張ってね。
自分の息子として誇りに思うぞ。まあでも。お兄
ちゃん、見てる？頑張ってね。
If it had ended there, it would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, would have given me hope, given me strength. If it was a normal school, I would have been happy, even a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life. So I had a pretty strong feeling the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time I couldn't even make a sound, my voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognised the voice. Of course, it was him. Look for the answer after graduation. What's this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel fear and anger building up inside me like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over. A simple thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now and make sure everyone's safe. And Koto? What happened? Make sure who's safe? I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box. Is that what Monokuma was talking about? What's on them? They all gathered around the box. Each of them grabbed a DVD with their name on it. One by one, they rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react. What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right? Yeah, no way, Shiro. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion, except for her. Even now, she was totally calm. I see, so this is what he meant by a motive. She wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other. It's the classic prisoner's dilemma. Huh? Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits a scaling back at their forces as a sign of good faith. There's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. As a result, the result is that neither scales back their forces and both end up betraying each other. In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. Oh my fucking god, words! It like, kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can't say that, but maybe you're looking at maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What?
Oi.
This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind us wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We need to calm down. Okay then, maybe we should all start by just talking. Maybe if we just talk about what we saw, that'll happen. Get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka? What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it. She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka? Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally. That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. And why don't you go do whatever you think you have to do? We don't have to all stick around together, right? Oh my god. Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. I'm gonna have a quick drink. Sparkling water. Oh, some good shit. High level good shit. Oh, pardon me. Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Bye, Felicia. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. I mean, while I'm here, I should obviously do the gacha machine. What is it? A hair clip. Let's put 2 coins in this time. Is that an ant farm? Okay, probably get going. Yeah, I mean, the gacha was probably a bad idea, but I like gacha. If I was an emotionally distressed woman who'd just seen my family like in perpetual danger, where would I have gone? Maybe to a room other people aren't gonna go? Maybe to my room? Oh no, she's here. I found her in a corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry, or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. As if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. Oh, sorry, I'm just putting on my fan. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think what might have happened to my family, but now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. Us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. If those things really had happened, people out in the world would be in uproar. Our families, the police, everyone, right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come to us before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll just get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me. Sayaka? Please, help me. Her voice was small and shaky. Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I can't take this anymore. Sayaka? Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big wet eyes of hers. Can I believe what you said, huh? That you'll help me get out, no matter what it takes? Absolutely. Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please, no matter what happens, please, always be there for me. I need you on my side, huh? Of course I'll be there for you, no matter what. I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant, after all. Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me. Like you said, I'm your assistant. That smile I'd come to know returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before. It's standing up! Yeah! Makoto's standing up. What's standing up? Do you even have to ask? Your flagpole. Get the hell out of here. No, I want to join in. Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with all those videos. Ah, it's about to come out. It's gonna come out. My pristine, pure white stuffing. My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I've never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. Leaned back, channeling all the power of everything I had. Bruh, are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, we would have just violated school regulations. But boy, you are slow. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. What the heck was that just now? You just wanted to mess with us? Well, for now, do you want to just head back? Yeah. Man, Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we had just created. Saki and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Saki. You still look pretty shaken. I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'll go lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Saki was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my own room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Man, when does Chapter 1 end? How long is this game? Jeez, seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? Monokuma? What this mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I just want to get out of here. But I could never kill someone. Do all the others feel the same? Yeah, it's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ding dong, huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It was almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here? Hello? I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird? A little while ago I was lying down in my room and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up. It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My lock was closed so they couldn't get in, of course, but they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move, so what happened? After a while it just stopped. I let some time go by and I got up and opened the door to check outside, but there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? Who would do something like that? It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. Why something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. That's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you... why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel better? What? All it said at school regulations that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person has to sleep in, so... But two people sharing one room is, you know... Oh jeez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind. No, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me, but I don't mind staying in your room, but are you sure you'll be okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then, ding dong, yeah. Monokuma saying, like, hey, it's night time! Oh man, it's already night time. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room night now. Okay, if we go trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Oh, that's right, we have to trade keys again. Like I said, I'm psychic. Huh? Are you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then. Yep, let's do it. We exchange keys while I look back up at her again. There's another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone tries to come to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. Same thing goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point in even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to open it. You have to turn the knob, lift up the door while you pull it out. Just like that, and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during night time anyway, right? That's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I'd best get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka. Oh, what about what I said before? When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile. I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It really didn't look any different to mine. It smells nice though. The room came with a toolkit. Sayaka had a sewing kit just like the note said. And next to it is a map of the body's vital organs. Kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't take having a complete feed. That was a DVD with her name written on it from the AV room. That reminds me, I never get the chance to find out what's in her video. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on it. I'm a little reluctant to go in. I don't think Sayaka look. Should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself into Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Oh god, you're gross, my dude. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet... God, you're so gross! Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. Monokuma Theatre. Again. Imagine... You're all in a big spaceship, in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? Well, we're sort of like that. We set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about your crazy neighbours, corrupt cops, drunk drivers or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollination. And of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but... Even our divine world of freedom has few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. But if you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself pretty clear. So then, let's let everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever together. Bing bong. Good morning, everyone. I sat up, half asleep, rubbed my eyes, slowly pushed myself out of bed. I remembered that I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room, made my way towards the dining room. few people had already gathered in the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto. Good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning. Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone else had arrived. Yeah. And the ones who showed up a little late. Yo. Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. Fucking disgusting. But the type's more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally the ones who kept everyone else waiting forever. I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My bad, guys. Slept through the alarm. What? It's so awful to be late. I didn't oversleep, just so you know. No, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. I don't care about time or other people in general. They just kind of they just kind of move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it's supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I definitely put Sayaka in the mall high schooler category. So for her to be so late, what's going on? Did something happen? Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I? I've just came straight from my room here. Did she forget about her breakfast promise? I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out of the hall. What? Where I headed past my room where I let Sakia stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe, but over that course of one night... What? The room had been completely transformed. What the hell? It's a replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? My key? There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. This is the replica sword I brought back. Right. Right, still sealed. Anything on the notepad? My door? Better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Oh, she dead as fuck. She dead as fuck. Took me a second to realise that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself into my brain. And then everything went black. And that's chapter 1 over with. Of course it is. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was the ceiling I've ever seen before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Wait, chapter 1 still isn't done? You're awake, finally. Are you okay? Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Oh yeah, she's dead as fuck. Hey, you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot off and took up running. Huh, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sakia is... If Sakia is... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sakia is completely irrecoverably dead? No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's going to happen if you go out there? Well, what good's going to come from just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out at the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realised she was really gone. None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to all come here. Well, hold on, don't talk to me like that. We all protested it. I mean, remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay? But I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to define without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. I am really digging this weird, like, junky music in the background. Why should I listen to anything she has to say? It's obvious she's the one who killed Sayaka. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again. Unless someone violates the school regulation, I will absolutely not interfere. I can promise you. I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. Then who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's... what's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Oh my god! Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone just following the rules, there's nothing wrong with that. You're lying, right? Of course he's lying, I'm telling you, he killed her. No, sorry, one of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who probably did it could testify that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked up and down with a combination of fear, suspicion and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone? It's amazing what some people are capable of. Wait, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth. That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from high school, right? Huh? Don't play dumb, that's what you just said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Why are you laughing? It's because naive, you're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No, the real thing has just begun, the real thing. Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part in agreement you have to uphold, remember? You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations? If you are black and that commits the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That's what you're talking about, is it not? Bingo, it's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it, which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's being gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll be in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown. During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. Once everything comes to an end, your outcome will be decided by popular vote. The answer you've arrived is correct. The only one that disturbs your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with the murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment, which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution? And by execution you mean... Excuse me, execution. Execution. Electric chair, poison gas, cough, torn about by a paper plane like a hurricane. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So basically, what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. Why not? What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What, are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy. What? Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something. Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want, but I'm not going to be a part of it. That'd be so selfish. You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear, but I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist it till the very end. If you want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said it, he came charging at us. Although it was more of a waddle, but then... Are you enjoying yourself now? Are you? Huh? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help me to godly sphere. Gungnir. Yo, she dead as fuck. Well, huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me? Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. What the... I don't... This can't be real. No way! Rox is just like, yo! I'm now painfully aware of the situation and meaning of a promise. I wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. The deaths are coming now, boys! But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Kind of like, now it's getting good. After all, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right? Now you just see how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot for holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey those school regulations. Junko's body has been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It's the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who was until a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. Just a quick question for Roxas and Reincarnation. Are the reason you guys aren't talking in the chat because you've been so sucked into the story? Because I'm getting really sucked into the story. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. Oh, okay. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. Wow, Monokuma, you... Oh boy. This isn't a superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you don't really die. This is reality. Why did you have to kill her? That's why I wasn't... I was deep into it. Well, Roxas, I assume you'll be wanting to watch the rest of the streams then, yeah? The rest of the chapters. Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time. Kill this entire time? Don't be sorry. You can't kill the entire time. Or you being metaphorical. Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. That's something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file is all the information gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally you guys aren't expert at this kind of thing, you can only do so much with the corpse. So instead I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance camera picked up the whole thing. I've got to see it all go down. Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I? That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting. Now then, please put all your effort behind the investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up in class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body going colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. There was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing you can do right now is all lose faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh? Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is of course up to you. Continuing to think and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... Man, I really don't fucking like Celeste. Fuck that bitch. How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened. Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing, because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. She's right, we need to begin our search anyway. Either way, we can't run from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell I'm letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment, but they were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they were right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something we need to find out. I had to know why Sakia had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Right, so there is a new evidence and witness account she made record of. Hold on, huh? Before we begin the investigation, isn't there anything else we need to discuss? Oh yeah. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide about what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. Well, why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. That's a good point, but I have faith in my boy Mondo. What? Fuck you! Fine, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player cart-based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Shut the fuck up, Hifumi. I hate you so goddamn much, you disgusting fat jello-looking motherfucker. Since we weren't able to help you investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Oh my god. We're here to find out who the killer is, because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. Yeah, I know. What do you want to discuss? Huh? What's going on? Right, Mondo, what do you have to say? Is it really happening? Screw that piece of shit there. Right, what does Sakura have to say? We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Chihiro, someone got right in front of us, Oh. That's not what I was trying to do, but... trying to get to Toko. ... She must be shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Disgusting pig. ... Hifumi. Consciousness was crashed. Restarting now, please wait a moment. Oh, shut up, you fucking... I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Hold on. Oh, hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no, someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me. You're just now accepting that? I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead. Weird goth lolly chick. So you finally noticed. No, noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right? Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. Look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Are we all done talking? We need to begin investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We have to collect clues from and form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more? I'd rather you didn't know. Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like that, and just like Kyoko, who was gone before we realised it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? Better head to the scene of crime. Oh, that's right. Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Mondo, my boy. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next? Oh, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. Not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Well, whatever, I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I best get going. Great, don't go yet, you have to hear me out. It's pointless, everyone had already left. Yeah, everyone's just kind of given up on me. And their parting looks had still been filed with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will... Yeah. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sakuya. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. Time of death is estimated to be around 1:30. So that was 3.5 hours after we traded rooms. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There's also a slight injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka. I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Right, well first of all the sword was used. And the sword, just me touching it, gave me gold stuff on my hands. So surely there would be gold stuff on someone that used the sword? So maybe check Sayaka first. And then if Sayaka doesn't have any on, then we know that someone else was trying to use the sword. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. I won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. It might reveal something new. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. So I can see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little. There's a key on the ground, it has my name on it, so this must be the room key, if I remember correctly. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too, so Sayaka would have had the key in here the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get to the room? Did Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, no matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point in even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it. Or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. The display stand the sword was on. This is the replica sword I brought back. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. If I hadn't actually looked at the blade to myself, I wouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing lots of its coating, even if you touch it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I had a feeling that the gold coating had to have something to do with it. Let's look at the, Hello Tachibana and welcome! The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Toolkit, yeah, which makes sense. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this. Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo, you ain't even in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then? No, I mean, nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I can tell. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened the toolkit yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullets. The gouge is on the floor? Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right in the other room. If only I'd heard something. That would not have been possible, huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you can know. Perhaps this is another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This is yeah, does that mean plus the swords are taken out, so it's just a sheath, but huh? There are some of the scratches on the sheath, so they must have been made of something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you go attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle in the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? And considering the distance between the sheath and the sword itself, there's scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yeah, further evidence. Right, so this is just a continuation. Oh fuck, I clicked it again by accident. I should look around in here first. I can check the other spots later. I mean... Whoa! Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. I mean, that nothing's gonna change. So now it's just talking to people. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you can come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Hey, Kyoko. I quite recall her name when she was investigating the area, but... What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. Searching. She was down on knees, carefully inspecting every inch of the room. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but it seems like she's concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood upright and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual. Unusual? What do you mean? I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I don't find a single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living here. And there were pieces of my lint roller that had been used as well. You know, now you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I'd never touched it. Someone had used it? Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Boom. Alright, let's talk to Mondo quick.
So,
you know,
yeah.
I realised something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have easily destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms that they could have tossed some stuff in. Yeah, it's definitely possible. That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find out the son of a bitch that did this, I'm going to pound his goddamn face in. Mondo, God, I love you so much. But what if it's a girl that did it?
Oh.
No, it'll get sorted out when the time comes. No, No, I can't let this get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my pint down. What are you on about? Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. That thought held me up and supported me. I looked past Sayaka at the wall behind her. There I saw... What? Written in blood with the numbers 11037. That looks like it says Leon. That genuinely... Right, guys, I am not the only one. Turn that upside down. That says Leon, right? Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said on her body. Sharp object has been thrust into her stomach, must have been the killing blow, but whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the monkey, right wrist is broken. Swollen blade, that's true, but there's some sort of glittery on the wrist too. The wrist is swollen, there's some glitter. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on our left index finger and that's it. The palms of both her hands are spotless. So how come only our left finger? Stab wound in her stomach is what killed us. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible that she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is how her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted a deadly wound. Yeah, that's definitely Leon. Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, it's all. Most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen anything written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her life itself. You often talk like an aspiring poet, but the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what they could possibly mean. The way she wrote numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her. It means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not going to tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of the case itself, otherwise it will end and you'll remain unconvinced. Dying message has been added to the truth bullets. Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly I have no idea. Oh, I know what I should do. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't quite fit the frame right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullets. We've got so many fucking truth bullets, boys! The broken doorknob? Huh? I'm I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did... Huh? The doorknob? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? And apparently struck with some realization. I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anybody about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it? Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this. And that clears that up, huh? Clears what up? I'm so lost. Well, see you later. She suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob. Still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should start looking into where the murder weapon or I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. Sayaka dead, I have no choice to see for myself what's in that video. Top of all of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll talk to me, that is. Wait, this isn't the room I want. This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Yeah, the nameplates have been switched. So someone knew that we switched rooms. Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. Can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yeah, I literally just... Very strange. Mr. Nagay, what was Miss Liza doing in the room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you... Do you really think I'm guilty? Still, to be that defensive. Whoa. As well, all the trash in school eventually winds up. How did you get this shirt up? No. The entry beyond is like, the only on cleaning duty is allowed a cleaning duty. No. Who's on cleaning duty? Oh god. This is stupid. We have to just go around and ask the others. Well, we're getting with over 2 hours on this live stream now, so I'm gonna end this here. I know I said to try and get a chapter done each time, but if the chapters are 2 hours long, then that's a bit silly on my behalf. I didn't realise they were going to be that long, as the prologue was only an hour long. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream, and I hope you'll come back for more Danganronpa, perhaps. If you want to, you can view the prologue and this episode soon on YouTube. If you're curious about my YouTube, you can do !YouTube in the chat. Nightbot will throw you a link. Don't forget to follow. I will be going live with more Danganronpa either tomorrow or the day after. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I shall see you guys later. Goodbye.